So we'll go to the next one. Constructors. Why constructors? What is the use of constructors?
It's a special type of method.
Constructor is used to initialize the object of a class.
Nope. Someone said it is a special method. Okay. Next.
It is a block of code.
It is a special method which has no written method and is called when the object is created and same as class name.
Wonderful. It is a special method with no return type. First point. It doesn't have any return type. And it is called, a method should always be called, it is called when the object of a class is created. Okay. So now when I say my car is a class and when I'm creating an object over here, automatically our constructor is called. Okay. So means by default our constructor is being called by the Java. So by default our constructor is called by the Java. So when something is called by default, what can we do with that? Let's see over here. By default we are giving these values over here. These are all our default values, yes or no?
Default values.
Yes, right? So what
Yes,
I'll do is
Monish.
I'll create a method, a constructor, okay, that too a default constructor, and I'll simply put all my default values, whatever default values I'm having, all my default values, I'll just put it over here. These are all my default values. I just put all my default values over here and I'll remove all the equal to's. I don't want it here. Done. Now if I run this, I'll just remove the set doors because here we are giving by default the set doors is closed. Okay, that means I should not remove this. Let me say the driver is not seated and the speed is 10. Let us assume like this and I'll run this. It is giving me not running. The reason why it is giving me not running is because the driver value is already by default it is set it as not seated. Okay, only when the driver is seated in the car, then only our car will start running. Okay, here in this case our driver value is set it as not seated by default. Okay, when I uncomment this and run the same piece of code, you can see that it is giving me running. Okay, so what is happening? My default values are automatically being called and initialized with the help of our constructor. Okay, I am not calling this method. I am not giving my default values with the declaration. No, I'm not doing any of those things. Automatically, when an object is created for this car in this particular line, you can see that this new car, that is my constructor. When the line is given, automatically my constructor is being called, and that too, this will be my default constructor. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is how
Yes.
our constructor will work, and that is how our default constructor will work. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so the problem is only for this purpose am I using my constructor, only to get my default values. My constructor is called defaultly, so only for getting my values defaultly I am using a constructor. No, there is some other uses also with a constructor. Okay, so one of the use is by using a parameterized constructor. So I'll not simply write everything and waste my time. I'll simply generate it here, generate a constructor with all the properties. Done. Okay, this is my parameterized constructor. Okay, now I'll simply remove this constructor. If I'm not wrong, it should already give me an error. See here, it is giving me an error. It is telling that I should give some variables over here, some values. Okay, but my one doubt is, we know that whenever we are giving new car or a class name, by default, a constructor should be called, right? Yes or no? By default, a constructor should be called. For a
Yes,
second,
Monish.
I'll uncomment this. I'll comment this. Now, if you see over here, there is no error. Only when I remove the comment lines over here, you will get an error over here. The reason why that is happening is Java has one awesome rule. The rule is either you do it or else I'll do it. So here, what did I do? I created a parameterized constructor and it is throwing me an error, telling that you also must declare something called a default constructor or else you must give some parameters over here. Okay, so what I'll do is, for now, I'll give my default constructor so that I'll not have any errors. Okay, now I'll remove all these set parameters. I'm not setting anything over here and I'll simply run my hello. My hello is giving not running because by default my default constructor is having these values. Okay, so now I want to give my parameterized constructor some work. So what I'll do is I'll go here and I'll say I'll give my parameters. So since we are already telling that this is our constructor, if it is a parameterized constructor, I can give my values here. So what will be my first value? My first value will be a string which is, I guess it is doors. So I'll say closed. Okay. What will be my next one? It is my engine. I'll say my engine is petrol. And my next one is driver and he is definitely seated. And my speed is 120. Okay. Don't worry about these variables here, door, engine, driver and speed and all. It is automatically generated by IntelliJ. It may not be generated in Eclipse for you people, but there is no wrong in using it. Okay. Now I'll run this. Now you can see that my output is running. Okay. It is not running. It is running. So what is happening? It is just a constructor which is called defaultly. I didn't use any setter methods to set the values over here. But also my values are being taken. That means whenever I am using a parameterized constructor, there is no need of set methods because the parameterized constructor is already taking all those variables. So if I remove this setter method, let us check if I am having any errors. So all my setter methods I have removed. Now I'll run it, whether we are getting the error output or not. See, even now we are getting the output. It is running. Okay.
Yes, Monish.
So when you are having a constructor, that to a parameterized constructor, and if you are using all the functionalities of it inside a constructor, then obviously you can run it. Okay. There is another thing also. How many constructors can be there for a class? I am already
Only
having
two.
one default and I am having one parameterized. So only two or one, or I can have more constructors.
Only two. One is default and one is parameter.
Assume here I am generating another constructor. Generate a constructor. I want all the things, but except I don't want the speed. Okay. And I'll simply use a setter method over here. I'll generate a setter method for my speed. Okay. Now I'll go back to my hello world program. I'll remove this speed. Oops, I'm sorry. I've removed the speed and I'm saying car dot set speed to 12. Okay. Is it giving me any error? Can you see any red lines?
No.
I'll simply run this now. Is my program running successfully?
Yes, yes, Monish.
So how many variables am I having over here?
3.
When I say 3 parameters inside a constructor, this car method will directly go here and it will check for a constructor with 3 parameters. Okay. Here there is a constructor with 4 parameters. Here there is a constructor with 0 parameters, which is our default parameter, and here is our constructor with 3 parameters. Okay. As someone said, it is correct to have only 2 parameters, which is our default and parameterized. But in the parameterized, you can have n number of constructors. Okay, you can have as many constructors as you want, depending upon your thing. Okay, and if you remember, before developing our constructors and all, we had only getters and setter methods. If you remember,
Yes.
are you okay? So only getters and setters with a plain default constructor over here. Those kind of files are called as POJO files. POJO. What is POJO?
POJO file.
Okay, it is called as a POJO. What is POJO? What do you mean by POJO? POJO is meaning by plain old Java object. That is called as a POJO. Okay, a default constructor with only a class with a default constructor and only setter and getter methods is called as a POJO. Okay,